Today we're going to be talking about how to calculate the total cost of a meal. The Maxwell family goes out for dinner, and the price of the meal is $60. The sales tax on the meal is 7%, and they also want to leave a 15% tip. What is the total cost of the meal? We need to analyze the information. Identify the important information. The bill for the meal is $60. The sales tax is 7%, or 0.07, shown as a decimal. The tip rate is 15%, or 0.15, shown as a decimal. The total cost will be the sum of the bill for the meal, the sales tax, and the tip. So we need to formulate a plan. We're going to calculate the sales tax separately, then calculate the tip, and then add the sales tax and the tip to the bill for the meal to find the total. So in order to solve, we need to find the sales tax. So to find the tax, we are going to want to set up a proportion. Our tax is 7%, so we'll have 7 over 100 is equal to the part of the bill that's going to be the tax over the total cost of the bill, which is $60. So we will use our rules to solve our proportion. Find your cross products. 100x is equal to 420. We must divide by 100. When we divide by 100, the decimal moves 2 places to the left, so our tax will be $4.20. If you look here at the example here on the sales tax, they used the equation method. They changed the percent to a decimal, multiplied by the total, and got $4.20. Now we need to calculate the tip. So for the tip, we are also going to write a percent. The tip is 15%. So we'll have 15 over 100 equals x, which will be our tip, over 60, which is our total cost of the bill. We will solve our proportion by finding our cross products. 100x. 60 times 15 is 900. When you divide by 100, your decimal moves 2 places to the left. So x is equal to 9, which is going to be $9. So this is our tip. The example here shows you that the percent was changed to a decimal, multiplied by the total to get $9. Now we're ready to add the meal plus the sales tax plus the tip to get the total. When you're adding, you need to make sure that you line up your decimals. So the meal is $60. The tip is $9. And the tax is $4.20. So we add all three of those up, and we get $72.20 is the total cost of the meal. When you justify and evaluate, you want to estimate the sales tax and the tip. The sales tax is about 10% plus 15% for the tip gives you 25%. So you can find 25% of the bill by changing your percent to a decimal and multiplying by the cost of the bill, and you get $15. If you add the bill, 60 plus 15, you get 75, so the total cost should be around $75. And our answer was $73.20, so we know we have a reasonable answer. All right, let's try one. Samuel orders 4 DVDs from an online music store. Each DVD costs $9.99. He has a 20% discount code and sales tax is 6.75%. What is the total cost of his order? All right, so Samuel is going to buy 4 DVDs at $9.99 each. So the first thing we need to do is multiply $9.99 times 4. So we'll get 4 times 9 is 36, carry the 3. 4 times 9 is 36 plus 3 is 39, carry the 3. And 4 times 9 is 36 plus 3 is 39. We have 2 decimal places. So we need 2 decimal places in our answer. So the 4 DVDs are $39.96. Now we need to calculate the discount. So the discount is the amount that Samuel is getting off of the DVDs. So we can set up a proportion. 20 over 100 is equal to x over $39.96. So when we solve our proportion, we need to get our cross products. We have 100x, $39.96 times 20, is 799.2. When we divide by 100, our decimal moves 2 places to the left, so we have $7.99. Now this is our discount, so we're going to need to subtract the discount from the amount of money that the DVDs cost. So the 4 DVDs were $39.96, and we are going to subtract $7.99. And when we do that, we will have to borrow. 16 minus 9 is 7. 18 minus 9 is 9. 8 minus 7 is 1. Bring down the 3. So the cost is $31.97 after the discount. Now we have to calculate the tax. The tax is 6.75%. So we'll set up a proportion. 6.75 over 100 is equal to X over $31.97. Now we're going to solve our proportion, getting our cross products, 100x. 6.75 times 31.97 comes out to be 215.7. And when we divide by 100, decimal will move 2 places to the left, so we get 2.157. Now we have to round because this is money, so that 7 is enough to bump that up to a 6. So our tax is going to be $2.16. So now we need to take the total that we had after the discount, which was $31.97. And we need to add the tax, which is $2.16. So our answer is going to be $34.13. That's how much it will be for Samuel to buy 4 DVDs and get a 20% discount and pay 6.75% sales tax. Now we did all of that with proportions. Now I'd like to show you how you can do that using the equations. So we're still going to need to multiply $9.99 times 4 like we've done before, and so we got $39.96. All right, now we need to calculate the discount, which is 20%. So 20% times $39.96, we can change our percent to a decimal, so we will be multiplying 0.2 times $39.96, and we will get $7.99. So that is our discount. Now our discount will still need to be subtracted, so $39.96 minus $7.99, and that's going to give us $31.97. Now we could, on the discount, instead of figuring out 20% of the discount and subtracting it from the amount, we could say that if they get a 20% discount, they're going to pay 80% of the price. So we could find 80% of $39.96, and we would get $31.97, because we're finding 20% and then subtracting it. If we found 80%, we would get $31.97. So we wouldn't have to do that 2-step. We could do it in 1. All right, so now we have $31.97, and we need to figure out the tax. So the tax is 6.75% tax, and we're going to multiply that by the $31.97. So the percent needs to be changed to a decimal, so we move the decimal 2 places to the left. We're dividing by 100. So we have 0.0675 times 31.97. And if we lined that up and did that, we would get 2.157. And again, we round. So this becomes $2.16. And this is the tax, so we would need to add it to the $31.97. Remember, this was our total that we got after we subtracted the discount. And we add tax to that. And our final answer is $34.13. So the equation method is another way to do the same thing. When we use the equation method, remember we take our percents, we change them to decimals, and then we multiply. So now you can try your assignment on your own. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.